Alrighty. Um, Hold up, chat. Sorry, I had to turn up my monitoring on my mic. Um, hey, it's Daniel. Back with another episode of Daniel Speaks. So I had a recording for this. But I was high, and I've been working a lot recently, so I'm sorry that I'm a week late. I've been wanting to do weekly uploads, and obviously there's gonna be some times where I'm like a week late, maybe even a month late, and I really don't want that to happen. It's bad enough that I'm already 2 weeks late, and I feel or no, actually, I guess technically I'd be only a week late because the episodes would be weekly. Because like I want to produce either like uh 2 videos a week, 1 to 2 videos a week. Um, anyways, um, okay, it's already 1:10. So I wanted to make this video, just kind of discussing what's been going on recently, especially with me. It's not like really public knowledge, but I was in the hospital recently. Um, how recently? About uh, I'd probably say 3 weeks ago, um, or two. I don't remember. It's two, 3. One of those two. I know it has been a very long time, but I'm getting my things in order. Um, I'm feeling a lot better, but I did try an attempt on my own life. And to be completely honest, I kind of realized afterwards how selfish and just how much I wasn't like thinking in the moment. And I mean, obviously in situations I can't sit here, discourage myself, blame myself, like hate on me, because obviously I'm going through something that led me to thinking that was the only option. And I want to say now that I'm doing better, even if it's only been a short amount of time. I am taking the right steps to better myself and my mental health. I've already been seeking therapy, and I've been doing a lot more, reaching out to my friends and family, because I do have people that care about me, and it's just I uh I really don't know, to be honest. Because like the main reason why it even happened was because I decided to drink, and I was staying away from alcohol because there was point in time where I was drinking every night for about a week, and I might sound like a very long time. Avid alcoholics would definitely vouch. Oh, that's not bad, but the issue is, I don't drink a whole lot, so obviously I'm a lightweight, and I, drinking every day, or I guess every night for an entire week. That's not something that, like, I'm very proud of. I don't really know why I did it, besides the fact that I was just, I'm just really in a really bad state of mind. Um, I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I've been feeling, I was struggling with feeling motivated because it kind of just felt like everything that I've worked for, and I had to motivate me, was just kind of like stripped away from me, if that makes any sense. Um, and, I fuck, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Um, you know, I uh, I was just in a really bad place mentally. Um, and I kind of realized that I was isolating myself away from people, and that kind of just led me to feeling worse than I already was. Like I was struggling genuinely to I just felt like I didn't actually have a purpose to keep going, and I was struggling to figure myself out because I just felt like the people that I mainly talk to, I've kind of like, you know, said too much or I've like pushed them away. It kind of started to feel like a burden. And I realize now how wrong I was. Um I mean like, I'm still going through some stuff, but like that's why I'm reaching out to get help. So something like that doesn't happen again. Um as of now, I'm not drinking. Um like unless it's like for a special occasion for like one of my friends' birthdays, I will probably not have any alcohol in me like ever again. Um I don't like it. I prefer weed, obviously. Avid smoker. Um, because it doesn't make me feel it's not a depressant, so it doesn't fuck with me like that. Whereas, like with weed, it helps me relax, calms my mind, and also I get really fucking good at Fortnite. But as of where with alcohol, it kind of makes things foggy for me, and then I just start getting like when I get upset, there's no turning back. I'm just upset for the rest of the night until I fall asleep. I would like when I was drinking, I would literally cry myself to sleep. The entire week that I was drinking nonstop, I just cried myself to sleep. Um, things are just, they've been rough for you, boy. And honestly, a life after an attempt just everything feels like I feel like I took too much for granted, and I've spent too much time wallowing to myself, which is weird because this isn't the first time that I've tried taking my own life, but just something about this time felt different. Like, and I realized that like truly deep down, you know, I want to get better. I want to live life because I kind of started to see some of my dreams to come to tuition. Because my I started actually doing decent in wrestling. I even got a college offer. Um, I would still be in college currently, but I had some stuff going on, and it just got to the point where I had to withdraw for my mental sake. And so I'm taking a gap year currently out of college. Um, I'm unsure if I'm going to return to the college I was at. If they're still willing to offer me for wrestling, then I might go back. Just it just really depends on how things are going. Um, but as of now, I'm more just focused on working, saving up, buying a car, and just kind of doing some things for me for right now because I have a lot of love in my heart that I like to give, but after a while, it gets hard to continuously love and support when you constantly are negative about your own self. And the way I viewed myself was in no way healthy, and I realized that I need serious help. Um, and I'm glad that I'm still here to be able to make that decision to continue moving forward and getting help that I need. Um, so with that, obviously music's gonna slow down a little bit. Um, my videos may slow down a little bit, but if anything, I'm probably gonna be working on this more than music at the moment. Uh, and that's just because I'm not passionate about music. It's just uh in the state I'm in currently, it's just it's a little difficult to record and continuously pump out music as where making these videos are really simple, and it helps a lot. It feels good to get stuff out and be able to talk about it as of where with music. I mean, I guess technically I'd still be getting it out and talking about it, but this is more of like it's more raw. It feels more down to earth as of where my music, I hide meanings in them. that, I don't just straight tell as of where, why I'm talking. I just get straight to the point. Um, Honestly, I love all my friends, and I'm so 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 grateful for all the support I've had, especially after, you know, trying to take my own life. Um, it's still something that I genuinely regret doing. And it was just it sucks too because it was impulsive. I because I mean I can't sit here and say I wasn't thinking about it. I actually came out before I decided to stop drinking to my friends that I've been planning on it for a while, and then I was in the midst of trying to get help, and then I just decided to drink, and that is what, oh my fucking god, that's what fucked me over. Um, and it truly, it just it makes me feel uh bad for my friends because I put them through something that they uh they shouldn't have had to worry about. Um, but I'm glad I'm here now, and all my friends are still here with me and supporting me through everything. Um, uh, Other than stuff about me, I'm keeping my obviously my relationship life private now. Um, I mean, I have been, but even more private now. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to keep it to myself. Um, because as of now, uh, my primary focus is on me, bettering myself. Because I'm at that point where I realize that I need to be better. Not for somebody else, but for me. Because if I keep living for other people, then it's just going to get even harder for me to live for me. Um, because I have a really bad issue with dependency, and it's something that I need to work on. And obviously, I'm not saying in any way that you can't be dependent on people, but you got to know your limit. You got to know how dependent you truly are before you realize that it's like really bad codependency, because that's something that I struggle with. Um, I'll get really attached to people, and then once they up and dip or something happens, I'm in a depressive slump for months. Um, Someone that could easily advocate for that is Jack. There's been plenty of times where uh I've just broken down in front of that man because of shit going on, and you know I could definitely say that I have some sort of codependency on him. Um, but that's my best friend. So, um, and I'm dependent on like all like my friends. And it's I'd rather be dependent on my friends that I've known for years than you know how I've been dependent on like these random people that I'll meet that I'll get close to for a month or two, and then they up and leave. And I'm not saying, in any way that, you can't be close with people that you just met. You might just, oh my fucking God, sorry. Starting over my own words. You could just have a genuine connection. And next that person could be your best friend. But I'm more saying, just be careful not to develop dependency super quickly. know yourself, know your limits. I guess that's the best way I can word it. Um, and I mean, I can't really say much because I'm still, working on my dependency issues. But I'm seeing some improvement. Uh, I'm doing better, just trying to do shit for myself for once. Um, spent fucking $70 to go watch a Chainsaw Man movie with a couple of my buddies. Um, fucking hell, dude, I'm gonna have to do that shit again because the FNAF 2 movie comes out and the JJK movie comes out the same day. So I'm gonna go watch both those. Probably not the same day. We're gonna watch FNAF 2 first and then go watch JJK the next day. Cause yeah. Um, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to give an update about, how things have been going. Um, I'm I'm okay. If anyone's wondering, if genuinely, how I'm doing, um, I'm not speaking, a whole lot to everyone. I apologize for that. If you ever like genuinely, wonder how I'm doing, uh, just message me, or if you need to, you can hit up Jack, because I can tell you this right now. If I'm speaking to anyone, it's either Jack or Angel or Nick, and that's, I'm kind of just keeping to my small circle, keeping to myself while I figure shit out, because it's just kind of at that point where I need to have time to figure shit out. Because if I just keep doing what I've been doing, it's gonna be rough, very rough. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick little update. That I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. There'll be more episodes here eventually once I figure out some more stuff to talk about. And I'm gonna try and get Angel on an episode here soon. Uh, Probably invite Jack back too. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that I'm okay, and I love you all. And just remember that I'm so proud of you for still being here.